Hey everybody, welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. So today I wanted to talk about the patch 6.1. So this is a patch done a couple of years ago that basically was a huge meta shakeup for the game. It nerfed Dead Hard to what we currently have, kind of. Iron Will got destroyed, Pop was changed, Ruin was changed, Killer was given part of Brutal Strength base kit, part of Stabiffle base kit, a lot of changes to the game overall. So I asked my community if 6.1 was a good thing in the sense of does it need to happen again and more often? And overwhelmingly the answer was yes. So here's the thing about 6.1, because I know a lot of people complain on both sides about it, that some things should be reverted from it, some things aren't good from it. And my opinion on this has always been the same. I didn't mind 6.1 in the sense of they needed to keep doing these things. If you're going to do a patch that massive, especially the way they did it, they were setting up a precedent for this is how the game is going to happen now. This is how things are changing. This is how things are going to be run now. So I wasn't expecting it like every couple of weeks like some people were for some reason. I meant like every 6 to 8 months we get like a massive patch that really shakes up the meta. And I think with how we are in the game right now, as far as the meta is concerned, with how stale things are starting to get, I apologize, on both sides, I think we're really at a point to where we need a meta shakeup. It's been long enough, I feel. I feel like if we don't get a meta shakeup soon, of some kind, it's just very unhealthy for the game. It's not even in the sake of strength-wise, because I don't mind if some things become even stronger than some things that are in the game now, or weaker, or some of the strong stuff becomes weak or whatever. I just want some more variety in my matches. Now, I'm being a bit of a hypocrite here because I always advocate for it be the change you want to see. However, I do that. You know, I play, when I'm not doing like specific challenges or whatever, I play with perks that are not considered necessarily the best or like full slowdown or anything. So I like to think I am that change I want to see. And same on the Survivor side. I tell people this all the time. Oh, I don't like playing as killers and meta perks. Well, then stop bringing meta perks. If more people do that, then the killers will stop doing it. It's just simple math, unfortunately. Yes, some assholes are still going to bring that, but not all of them. But I think 6.1 was a turning point for this game for the better. I know a lot of people disagree with that statement, but I think it was when Killer started to feel decent. I think it's when Survivor perks started to get some variety. The month after 6.1 dropped was probably some of the most fun I've had in this game ever, because no one knew what to do. No one knew what was good. No one knew what was weak. People were still trying things, experimenting, doing all these different things that we just don't get anymore because the game has been figured out. This is the thing with live service games, as many people have stated before. Once the game is figured out, it kind of ruins the fun of the game. And I think having giant patches that change even small fundamental things like braking speeds and whatnot is how you shake things up in a degree where it can't be figured out. At least not as quickly, because, you know, give it a couple weeks or a month or so, and people will still figure out what is meta. But, you know, those first couple weeks are fun as hell. And I just want that again. So, Behavior, if you're listening for real, me and apparently many others agree 6.1 needs to happen again. And be more consistent with it this time. Don't just drop it and run and never mention it again. And monitor the things you changed. I will die on this hill as a Killer main. Iron Will got nerfed harder than it needed to. It should have been one of those changes or both. I'm sorry. It should have been one or the other and not both. I think the exhaustion part was the part I would prefer. It just doesn't work when you're exhausted. That makes sense. I like that idea. Cool. Enough of me rambling about Iron Will. Tell me what you guys think of 6.1. Like I said, a lot of my community apparently agreed with me that it needs to happen again and more often. But who knows? I'd love to hear the other side for people who don't think that. In any case, I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. And yeah. Bye.